Hello, I'm Mike Evans, the creator of cyberpunk animated web series / music project XRL7, and welcome to the side series XRL7 Inspirations, where I touch upon the various movies, artists, anime, games, etc., which I've enjoyed through the years, which have directly or indirectly influenced XRL7. Today we're having a quick peek at the fantastic 1994 adventure game Beneath a Steel Sky. So the story is, in a dystopian future, our main man, Robert Foster, named after a Foster's beer can, is the sole survivor of a helicopter crash in the Gap, which essentially is a version of the Australian outback. He gets raised by the locals, learns how to build a robot, Luke Skywalker, and gets an American accent even though every voice around him seems to be British. He's living the life. But as the game starts, he's kidnapped, his tribe killed, and he's taken back to Union City, an oppressive, class-divided habitation run by an all-powerful supercomputer called Link, with a C. But true to Foster's relationship with helicopters, it has an issue and crashes, where he survives again and escapes. Why do these mysterious people want Foster? Why do people keep calling him Overman? Give him a break. This game is gorgeous, born from the minds of Revolution Software's Charles Cecil and David Gibbons of Watchmen fame, who did the background art and even some of the sprites. It has thought-provoking themes of reliance on technology, class, and all those usual cyberpunky themes. Certain citizens can't use the elevator without the right computer-approved social status. Fight social credit systems! Don't let it happen in the West! But yeah, this game looks great. It's not your typical neon light cyberpunk glowy world. It has a little bit more grounding in the time it was made. And as you get closer to Link at the end, it all gets a little bit Akira, if you know what I mean. Veiny, fleshy. On his journey of discovery, Foster has his little mate Joey, his robot friend he invented in the Gap. He managed to salvage its circuit board and it just, nicely fits into all sorts of robot shelves around Union City. So there you go.
Excellent.
He's full of funny quips to lighten the mood.
Welcome back, Joey.
Is this the best shell you could find? You've turned me into a vacuum cleaner.
It's functional. Don't be ungrateful.
And zap stuff and flies and things. One thing I've always noticed about the text speech is that the writers love to capitalize random words in this. I don't know if this was in the script that the cast had, as the voice actors don't always read it that way, but it's so random. It's like, why don't you have a bite out of my sandwich? That's not an actual quote from the game, by the way, but one of the characters does have a sandwich that you can pinch. Man, are adventure games teaching us that it's okay to just loot stuff off people? I've got puzzles to solve. There's a part where you go into cyberspace after having surgery so that you can use the machine to log on. Don't worry, it's fine. Gotta solve them puzzles. And it's this very visual representation of cyberspace. You've got knights guarding doors, you've got a security eye watching you, which you can temporarily blind to sneak past. This is what hackers do. So I mentioned in a past XRL7 backstage video that in the early 2000s, while I was a student, I made a game. It was called Perils of Prüm. It's out there somewhere if you can actually find it, but the lead protagonist was, blatantly inspired visually by our good friend Robert Foster here, who was most likely inspired by Deckard from Blade Runner, who was probably inspired philosophically by René Descartes, who said, "I think, therefore I am." And someone says that in the film too. Wait, we're going too far. Trench coats, baby! There is actually a new game in the franchise released in 2020 called Beyond the Steel Sky. It doesn't have pixels, but it's still a good continuation of the story and well worth a look. Right, I've said enough on this one for today. I gotta get back to prodding and poking these pixels. Thanks for watching. Please do consider liking, subscribing, supporting the project on Patreon, that really helps, and checking the music on Spotify, etc. Until next time, catch you later.